guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be working on a rose look. And to start, I used the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 128. Dab it all over my skin and blending it out with an Artist Oval 7 brush. If you don't own one, you can use any kabuki brush you have at home. Now to take the excess out, I went in with a damp beauty blender just because I don't want a full coverage look for this tutorial. Now to bring some light to my face because I look a little dull, I use a Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral. I love this concealer because it has minimal creasing and it blends great, like you don't really have to put so much effort into it. Once you're happy with the way it's blended, we're gonna go into prep our eyes, and I use the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot for this. It's my favorite. If you have any other one, you can use whichever one you have at home or any concealer. Remember, we're gonna set that, and I'm using the Morphe M510 brush with the Laura Mercier powder. You can use any setting powder you have. Once you're happy with that, we're gonna move into brows. I use the Anastasia Deep Brow Pomade in medium brown, and with soft little strokes, I follow the natural shape of my eyebrow. If you have problems with that, you can use stencils. There's many stencils out there, ranging from very expensive to very cheap, so just make sure you do that. And once you're happy with the way your brows are coming out, make sure you check, do the next one, and move on. Now we're gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, which I love. And the first color we're gonna be using is the color Shy. This color is like a pale rose mauve kind of color, so it's perfect to start defining a crease. So you're gonna work your way on the crease with back and forth, back and forth, back and forth motions. You're gonna make sure you just keep this color on the crease. We want to make sure that this crease is well defined and that this color is coming through. Look how beautiful this color is. I can't get enough of this color. So just make sure that both eyes look similar, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth motions. And once that looks great and beautiful, we move on. We're gonna be using the Kylie Lip Kit in the color Candy K. We're gonna dab a little bit on our eyelid and we're gonna blend that out, making sure it touches the crease that we created with the color Shy. Once it's well blended and it looks like one color, we're gonna make sure we do the same thing on our other eye. Make sure to blend very well until it seamlessly becomes one with the color Shy and it looks even. Now we're gonna be going in with the color Flamingo from the same palette. I will be picking up this color with a shader brush, and I am going to concentrate this color only on the outer part of our eyes. I'm also gonna put it a little bit on the crease, lightly, but mainly on the outer part of the eye, forming a V. If you need some more product, make sure you go back in lightly and tap the excess, and then just kind of with soft little strokes form that V. Once you're happy with the way it looks, you can move forward. The reason of why I'm concentrating it only on the outer portion of the eyes and a little bit on the crease is because in the middle and in the inner corner I will be picking up a pigment and putting it there. So once you are done with forming your V, we are going to move on. And we'll be using the color Rose Gold from the same palette. We're going to be using the ring finger. And look at that. Boom. Beautiful color. It brings light to the eye. So I use the ring finger because it's the one that has less strength. If you have long nails and you cannot use your fingers, make sure you use a concealer brush and put some Fix Plus before you go in, and it works exactly the same way. Now to blend in any harsh lines, we're going to be using the color Shy again with a fluffy brush, and we're gonna go back and forth until that is well blended and it looks beautiful. So once we have achieved that well blended look, we're going to go in with Flamingo with a pointy little brush, and we're going to just focus that color on the crease. We're just gonna be giving it some definition and defining the crease with a pointy little brush. You can put more if you like. I just used a little bit goes a long way. Now with a fluffy clean brush, we're going to make sure every line it's diffused and that our look is well blended. I am using here the Angelic pigment. Look at that. Ooh, just to bring some more light. You can skip that if you prefer. Now I'm going in with the same pointy little brush that I used to put on Flamingo on the crease. I am going to be using it to put it on the lower lash line. Now if you don't like to put powder or shadow on the lower lash line, you can skip this step. After I make sure I put enough of the color I want, I am going in with rose gold pigment on a flat little lip brush. When with this one it was funny because it was full of lipstick already and I didn't notice it, so that's why it looks so bright. So that's the color rose gold mixed with some sort of lipstick. We're gonna be working on bronzing, and this is gonna be bring warmth to our face. It's gonna bring some dimension to the face. I try to concentrate this on the cheekbones, on the temple of the forehead, on my nose. Usually the Hoola brush that comes with the powder is very harsh, but we're gonna blend that out, not to worry. Just make sure you go even on both sides, and then we're gonna move in to blending it with the MAC 137 just to soften it a little bit. Now we're gonna go in with MAC Gentle Mineralized Blush and the Luxie 514 blush brush, which I love, and I will focus that blush only where I put the bronzer. I usually don't like it on the temples. Some people do, so you do you. Whatever you like, whatever you prefer. If you prefer on right there on the cheek, on the apples of your cheek, then just put it right there. For me, it's usually on where the contouring goes. So that's what I'll be doing here. So once that I am happy with the way that has come out, I will use the MAC Show Gold. I know it's backwards, but it's Show Gold. And you're gonna notice it more on one side thanks to the lighting. But I am going to be using an Anastasia 823 highlighter brush for this. And I love this. I love this highlighter. It's my favorite highlighter. Look at that. Ooh, it's beautiful. And it has tones of pink. See, they go very well with this look. I'm also gonna put a little bit of the Cupid's bow, and I make sure I go on my forehead. And yeah, once it's beautiful, it's beautiful. Oh yeah, I'm blend that harsh line right there. Beautiful. Now I'm checking that everything is well blended, and I'm gonna go in with the Candy K Lip Kit by Kylie, this time on my lips. I gotta tell you that these are a little dry, but come on, every matte lipstick out there is super dry. Except the Huda Beauty ones, I love those. But anyhow, I love this color. And I love how it smells. Come on, look at it, smell it. One more time, smell it. Delicious. That's just me, I'm so weird. Anyhow, so I am gonna apply this color on my lips and let it dry. And in the meantime, it's drying, I am gonna be putting on lashes. I chose to use the MAC AB6 because they are wispy and full and just like the perfect length. You can still see the eye look we created, so that's why I love these lashes. Now make sure that you wait for the glue to be tacky so it actually glues on. And the key for lashes is practice. I mean, just practice. Don't give up, and if it's just not sticking, stick it back on, wait a little bit, try again until it's well done. Now we're gonna try the other side. So usually it's one side is easier than the other one. It's okay, we don't have that problem. Just keep working, put them on, and look at this. It has some separation there, but I'm not worried because meanwhile I'm putting the other one, that glue is getting tacky on that corner. So once I'm done placing the other one, I am gonna go back into the one that is acting up, and I am going to make sure I push that corner in. And by now the glue should be tacky enough and it will stay. Boom. There we go. Now I am gonna go in with the 24K shadow from the Huda Beauty, and I am gonna place it on my lids, and kaboom bam boom. There you have it, guys. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and keep tuned for more videos.